If you've watched literally any of my videos, honestly, even if this is your very first time watching a 60 cycle hum video, you've probably figured out, just by looking at the guitars hanging behind me, that I'm a guitarist with unique tastes. I'm a guitarist that likes weird stuff. I don't just want a bunch of Telecasters and Strats and Les Pauls or any other kind of just standard accepted shapes and loadouts of guitars. I like it weird. I like the unusual. I like weird pickup loadouts. I like crazy colors. I like wild shapes. I love wiggle sticks. Anything that's a bit off the beaten path, I'm just down for it. And in this box is a version of a guitar that I feel like I probably should have owned some version of much sooner than this. So I'm very excited that it's finally happening. I can't surprise you. You already know from the title and the thumbnail. It is a St. Vincent. It is a sterling St. Vincent, one of the new Goldie ones. And even though it feels like I should have had one of these way sooner, the specs loadout on these makes me think that it was worth the wait. This is gonna be the one that I think is right for me. Double boxed, and the interior box is bubble wrapped. That's a new one. I get double boxed guitars, but a bubble wrapped? Double wrapped guitar? All right. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. I have been waiting for like weeks to open this. I've been staring at the box sitting over there, just waiting for the day when I'd have time to sit and film the unboxing of this guitar. It's a bummer sometimes having a guitar YouTube demo channel and having this format where I do unboxings and I can't just open stuff when it shows up. Here we go. I mean, there's obvious perks and you know, it's worth the wait. Look at that. Yes. I'm getting goosebumps. Ah, that's so cool. That's such a fun shape. Ever since the St. Vincent's came out, I've been like, yeah, I like that. That's a fun shape. It's a fun piece of design, visually. Ergonomically, they work. They sit right there on your leg. They look cool standing up. It's just one of those guitars that looks like it's always in motion. With these big, long, straight shooting lines throughout. And just the angular nature of it. It's brutalist and beautiful. All right, let's talk about why I think this is the right version of this guitar for me. Because I could have gotten one of the earlier sterling versions. I could have, I mean, if I wanted to sell a bunch of stuff and spend some money, I could have gotten one of the original Ernie Ball versions, which would have been fantastic. Those are really, really cool guitars. But the reason why I think this is the right fit for me is, first of all, it's a sterling with the mini buckers. And I've been having a bit of a love affair with my Harmony Silhouette over here with mini buckers. I've been starting up a new band that I'm just the guitarist in it. I'm not writing songs. It's not my concept. I'm just the guitarist. And for whatever reason, mini buckers have been the secret recipe for getting the tone that I want in that band. It's kind of like this like vintage punk, post-punk, gothy, sort of like 90s alternative mixed in kind of interesting band. But yeah, mini buckers have been the thing that just works. So I'm excited to have another guitar with mini buckers, let alone gold foil covered mini buckers that just look beautiful. I mean, who knows if they'll even sound similar to the Harmony. They might sound totally different, but it's worth a shot, right? Also, I'm a big fan of the half pick guard on this model. The original models of the St. Vincent had that full pick guard that came up on the upper horn up here. Is it a horn? That's not a horn, but you know what I mean. The upper top part here, it had a big pick guard that cut across like right there, and covered the whole thing. I like this smaller angular half pick guard that they've been doing on some of the models, this one included, obviously. Also, I really like that reverse headstock. I think that's a fun addition to the shape. I think it carries the energy and the motion of the design through in a really interesting way. I'm not always a big lover of the Ernie Ball style headstock. And I've been critical in the past that it maybe doesn't really fit this model as well. But once I see it reversed, there's something about that where the angle right here matching and flowing with the angle right here and a few other angles of the guitar, like it's counter to these internal angles here, these bevels here. There's something about it that suddenly my eye is into. When I saw these hanging on the wall at the past NAMM, I was like, yes, 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 yes. I'm interested in this. And I talked to the Sterling rep, and that's why I'm holding this now. What else? I'm a big fan of this style of vibrato here that Ernie Ball and Sterling uses, where it's got a big lip on the back end. Say, I'm not planning on using my wiggle stick really at all at a gig or when I'm playing or something like that. That lip there still gives me the option to give it a little pull every now and then. If I just want a little dip, it's just a really convenient design where I can just like, I'll demonstrate that when I'm playing with it, obviously. I went for this kind of like misty burgundy color because I kind of figured I already have enough gold guitars in my life. It would have been a slam dunk for me to get the gold version, but I also kind of like the contrast between this kind of smoky, like root beer red against those gold foils. I think that's a really cool look. So I decided to like get outside of the norm for myself and not get the gold metallic one. Did I make the right decision? Let me know down in the comments. Let's find the wiggle stick, plug it in, and start exploring it, seeing what it sounds like. Ooh, they know how to treat me. 2 packs of silica gel? Sterling knows what I like. I can eat those later. I'll share one with my wife when the kids go to bed. All tuned up and ready to go. Of course, I'm going to be playing through the 2 Princeton's rig. I'm going to let you have a little extra as a treat. All right, there you go. Was that enough? Do you feel all filled up? You feel like you got your fair share of the 2 Princeton's jingle? All right, let's check this thing out. Right off the bat, the trim is dialed in just where I like it to be. Resting on the body, just a little bit of pressure to make it dive. The tuners felt great, by the way. They are locking tuners, as you can see. I was having a little bit of an issue. I kept looking for the D tuner. I'm like, where's the, I can't find it. Where did the D go? I can't find it. Oh yeah, it's down here. Love the knobs on these things. I love that they designed these knobs just for the St. Vincent, these like triangle knobs to fit the look and the angles of the guitar. Comfort heel there, which is really nice. Baked maple, roasted maple, sous vide maple. I'm not sure how they cooked it, but they did cook it and it looks cooked to completion. So there's a decently thick block back there for the trim. What else? Truss adjustment at the heel, which is honestly my favorite type of truss adjustment. I think it's time. Let's forget about tradition. Let's just put this truss adjustment on every single guitar. It just works better, right? You know I'm right. What else? 5-way switch here. I'm sure it'll work as expected. Bridge and middle, middle and neck. If it doesn't work that way, I'll be surprised. The frets are mirror polished. Glossy, glossy, glossy. Yeah, they're not sharp or hanging off the fretboard in any way whatsoever. They feel fantastic. 12-inch radius on this, if I remember the specs correctly. Don't know what the nut is made out of. It feels like a synthetic bone sort of material. What else? Anything I got to mention before I start playing it? No? It's time? All right, I'll start playing it. Here is the bridge pickup. I'm used to plucking in the middle, and my pick is really going for that middle pickup there. I'm going to end up wearing a hole in this thing. The thing I love about mini buckers is, yeah, they're humbuckers. Yeah, you get that mid push to them, but they don't have that fat bottom end that you sometimes get with humbuckers. They kind of ride on the bright and like the high mid sort of EQ range. Watch the other pickups make me eat my words. All right, here is the number 2 position. That sounds nice. A very strummable sound. Back to the bridge. And that's twangy and bright and almost like a spaghetti western sort of way. And then the number 2. Nice and round. Can't wait to surf this thing. Watch this be a Dinosaur Ghost guitar as well. Dinosaur Ghost is my surf band, in case you have no idea what words just came out of my mouth. It would fit the look. All right, on to the middle position. I'm getting a little bit of string rattle on the low E. Sounds like it's buzzing on the 2nd or the 1st fret. Might warrant a truss adjustment. Probably just an action adjustment here at the bridge saddle. Right now it's feeling like this is a guitar that likes a light touch. It doesn't like a ham-fisted, heavy, just I'm gonna caveman this thing. It wants some finesse, which might mean I'm in trouble. Right, moving on to the number 4 position. These in-between positions, they sound really nice. They have like a high fidelity sound to them, you know? On to the neck pickup. Ooh, smoky. Let's try it with some overdrive. push into that drive on the neck pickup. Number 4 position. Guitar feels really comfortable. It's just kind of disappearing into me. Just instant natural connection to this body shape and style. It's like a much more comfortable Explorer. It's not heavy at all. I wonder how much it weighs. Do I have my scale down here? 7.5 pounds. Awesome. Really nice, lightweight feeling guitar, from my standards anyways. Is 7.5 pounds lightweight to you? I feel like anything under 8 pounds is like, yeah, we're getting to light town now. Middle position. There we go. I wonder how tuning stable it is. Guess we'll find out. So far so good though. I've been abusing the wiggle stick a little bit. Nice bit of bite to the individual pickups. In the in-between settings, it gets fuller, more acoustic sounding, I suppose. I'm on the number 2 now. But yeah, going back to the bridge, I mean the middle. More bite, more brightness, more clarity, more punch maybe? Is punch the right word? No, probably not. There's plenty of punch to the in-between settings. Settings just feel strummable to me. And on to the bridge. Bright, cut through the mix. That's what I want. That's what I want to hear, that bright chugging. That's what I need. Let's see if it serves. I've got my Source Audio True Spring Reverb on now. We are on the bridge pickup. I'll take out the drive, but I'll come back to it. By the way, this wiggle stick feels great. It's in there nice and firm. I don't know, are there any adjustments to this one? There is a tightness adjusting screw behind the bridge. I'd like to see that. I like that there's plenty of room here. It's not one of these bars that the bend goes all the way down. I like to have enough room for my hand. I will probably bend this out a little bit more just to fit my big mitt of a hand here, but I like that there's about a good 1/2 inch before the bend there. I've got bridges around here where the bend is like right on top of where it goes in, and it just leads to a cramped situation. But yeah, feels nice and smooth and firm. I don't have, droopy wiggle stick syndrome with this guitar so far, and it looks like I can adjust it if I do. I'd say it surfs. I think that's part of the reason why I've been loving mini buckers is, yeah, they're humbuckers. Yeah, they have that mid push. They have a high mid push as well, but they also have that twang. I don't want to call them a compromise, but they sit in a really nice spot in between singles and humbuckers tonally and functionally, where I think they might be like a perfect pickup. Mini buckers, we're not using them enough, right? They've got this character to them. They have the personality that a lot of times is lacking from humbuckers, but they have, the hum canceling that we all know and love and desire. No one likes 60 cycle hum, right? We try to avoid it every chance we get. That's not true. I still love a good single coil. And regular humbuckers have their place too. All pickups are beautiful. I've just been liking mini buckers, all right? Let's try it with some dirt. Do some link ray. Fuzz? Should we fuzz it up? I've got the Pelican Noiseworks Pelletar down here, which is two fuzzes that blend together in a box that looks like a Klon. But it's not a Klon! It's a fuzz. It's two fuzzes. Go through all the pickups. Last one, neck pickup. I'm bonding. I'm bonded. I feel instantly bonded to this guitar. It's a guitar that looks big. Now you look at pictures of this thing and you think it's gonna be like an Explorer. You think it's gonna be a great big guitar. It feels small. It feels compact, feels comfortable. I like where the horn comes up here. This is the horn, the lower armrest bow area. It just meets perfectly with my elbow for sitting down. Very comfortable. Fits against my belly. Really nice here. It's got a nice belly cut to it. Perfect for all the dad bods out there. This is really a guitar that I feel like is perfectly engineered for the dad bods. I'm joking because I know it wasn't designed with dad bods in mind, but it works. It feels really nice and light and small and comfortable. Small in a way that I personally like. If you like a big feeling guitar, then you should probably steer clear because this feels very compact. It feels, what's a good word for that? What's a good adjective? It feels sporty, you know? It feels sleek. It feels agile, nimble. It feels nimble. This is a nimble guitar. I think it looks fantastic. I'm really bonding with the shape of the neck. I'm getting, it needs like whatever wax is on there to wear off eventually. I'm getting like that like waxy peel up sort of thing happen as I'm playing it, but that'll go away with time. Nice smooth matte finish on there though. I love a baked, fried, sous vide, toasted, smoked maple neck on there. So I'm really stoked that this guitar has that as well. It just feels nice. I've noticed that I really connect to a baked maple neck. It has this dry, kind of snappy response that I really enjoy. Yeah, first impressions are just off the charts. I love it. I love it. I think it sounds great. I think it feels great. I can't wait to play it with the band. I mean, I might have to try it out with all my bands, really. With like my post-punky, gothy sort of band that I'm in, with my surf band, with Dinosaur Ghost, and with my church band as well. I like it a lot. Now here's the big question. Should I sneak it into pedal demos and stuff? That's really the hard part. That is the debate. I tend to lean into, oh, where is it? I've got it in another room. My Strat that has a humbucker and 2 singles, it just makes an excellent demo guitar. Do I need to get over it and just start throwing guitars like this into demos? And be like, you know what? You're watching 68 cycle hum, baby. You're not gonna get standard stuff around here. You're gonna get oddball stuff. You're gonna get unique stuff, good stuff, stuff that I like, but it's not gonna be your standard. I've been trying to convince myself to take that leap and just be like, deal with it. Here's a Tube Screamer demo with like the weirdest guitar you've ever seen. So what do you guys think? It's me, right? It's totally me. I kind of want to pinstripe it or have someone else pinstripe it. It's got this like late 70s Buick Cadillac sort of thing going on. You see what I see? There is an automotive thing happening with this body shape and those cutaways and things like that. The lines are very fast in automotive. What do you guys think? I know I've asked that a bunch of times now, but I want to know. I really, really want to know. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude, and nasty comments. Support us on Patreon. Buy a shirt if you're naked. And huge thanks to Sterling, Ernie Ball, Music Man, whoever I have to thank for sending this out to me. I really appreciate it. This was by request. I was like, please, 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 please send me one of these. I'd love to feature it on the channel. And thankfully they listened. Thank them down in the comments for me. And you know what? Stay grounded. Bye, everybody.
It's pretty cool. That would have been good in like a lime green though.
Lime green would have been so cool.
Yeah.
Ah, dude, now you put that in my head. They don't sell it in that color. They only do this in this like reddish color.
Why don't they sell it in that color?
And they do like a gold color, but if you got the gold color...